pervert wrapped the girl's hands with tape in circles and sealed her mouth. Then he took out a hunting gun and placed it in front of the girl. The tape connected the door handle and the trigger of the gun. If anyone opened the door, the girl would be shot directly. At this moment, the girl's friends finally showed up. They twisted the door lock and pushed the door open, but nothing happened. It turned out that the girl wasn't in this room, but in the next one. The phone rang. It was the pervert. He was talking to the two brothers while pressing himself against the wall. You guys were also listening to my show like this back then, weren't you? Thomas kept talking to the pervert to buy time and asked Fuller to go around to the back of the house to confirm the girl's location. When he stepped onto the paint bucket to approach the window, pervert suddenly smashed the glass and grabbed him, and Fuller thus saw the girl's desperate situation. Just as Thomas reached out to open the door lock pulled the tape tighter bit by bit, and the shotgun trigger was about to blow the girl's head off. Fuller suddenly broke free from the pervert. The girl was temporarily spared, but Fuller was in for a rough time. His thigh was unfortunately pierced by a steel pipe, and he was also facing the rage of a pervert. When Thomas arrived, he found Fuller hanging on the fence, unable to move because of the steel pipe on his leg. Thomas managed to get Fuller down, but suddenly heard a knock on the door. The police who wanted to catch the pervert were searching the hotel and had already reached the girl's room. Thomas could only leave Fuller behind and go to save the girl first. Just as Thomas had saved the girl, Fuller was in trouble on the other side. A pervert was driving a truck straight at him. Thomas rushed out to save Fuller again. The police also came out and fired at the big truck, but it didn't slow down at all and crashed straight into the hotel. When the car stopped, the pervert also died inside. Thomas asked the police who the pervert was. The police said it was a delivery driver for an ice cream company. They suddenly realized something was wrong. Wasn't it the kind person who delivered the ice who gave Thomas the bank card back then? Just then, the radio in the ambulance crackled to life.
Looking forward to the storm.
This familiar voice was indeed that of a pervert. He had used someone else as a scapegoat, and their nightmare was far from over.